Hello there. Welcome to Redditor. Please, if you enjoy this video, like and subscribe. The channel is new and small and every sub counts. Okay, anyway, begging over.
Exposed!
Mother-in-law shows up at the restaurant and ruins my romantic date with my husband. My husband and I been together for 3 years. I'm 4 months pregnant. My JUSTNOMIL has never liked me. She's made it clear since day one that her son finding a woman and settling down doesn't mean a damn thing. She made sure nothing has changed and she's still playing a major role in his life. She actually got very mad when she found out we were dating. Mad because we didn't ask your permission to begin a relationship with one another. Maybe she's like a bitter ex. She's controlling and overbearing. When I moved in with him, I told him I wanted to redecorate the apartment. She somehow knew and started throwing a fit, saying that she was the one who decorated his apartment and that I was only allowed to bring in additional furniture but not move anything out. And that was just the beginning. Before we got married, she made nasty comments telling me that I should use birth control because I shouldn't get pregnant before I get married to her son. I was shocked. How did she know so much about our intimacy? She'd call every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. She tags him in everything. I had to tell her to stop cause he now has a girlfriend and she shouldn't be calling like a crazy ex. She'd whine and cry about me mistreating her and keeping her from having a relationship with her son, who saw nothing wrong with her behavior and would apologize to her before me. Fast forward to this month. Last Thursday was my birthday. My husband did nothing on that day. At first I thought maybe he was just organizing a secret party or at least bought me a gift. But no, he woke up, went to work, came home, had dinner and went to sleep. I was very upset because he forgot my birthday. I told him and his response was that he totally forgot and asked how was he supposed to know it was my birthday. We've been together for 3 years. He apologized and promised to make it up for me and take me out for dinner at my favorite restaurant. Yesterday, we arrived at the restaurant, sat down and ordered food. He told me that he hadn't seen his mother nor called all day, so the biznacho started calling non-stop. It was so annoying. I told him to turn his phone off, but she started texting him. He sent her a quick text. I didn't know what he told her and turned his phone off. And then in about 8 minutes, I was shocked to see my mother-in-law standing at the entrance searching for us. I got so pissed and asked what she was doing here and how did she know about this place. Before he could reply, she took a seat next to him, completely ignores me, and starts talking about how she was all alone and that she needed to get out of the house. She finally noticed my dress and makeup because apparently we were on a romantic date. She asked if there was a special occasion for dressing up like that. My husband told her it was my birthday. She made a face and said, "Oh, your uncle passed away on this very day 7 years ago." My blood was boiling. I didn't say anything, but it was obvious I was so pissed. Biznacho had no clue. She asked what food we ordered, criticized our taste, and started adding a few more hors d'oeuvres. At this point I couldn't take it. I told my husband I was going to leave. She told me I looked pale and asked if I was okay. I told him if he wasn't going to take me home I was getting an Uber. She said we should wait for the food we ordered. I grabbed my purse and literally just walked out. My husband followed me. We had a huge argument. I told him he lied/betrayed me and that biznacho ruined our romantic date that was supposed to make up for my birthday party. He started apologizing and said that his mom was home feeling alone and that he thought could have us both go out and get a nice meal. I was so angry I told him to go back inside so that his mommy won't feel lonely. He managed to convince me to wait for him in the car for over 30 minutes. Angry, pissed, alone and starving as hell. I cried because I felt betrayed. I was stuck waiting for him in the car while he was entertaining his mom. She wanted to get in the car, but I told her off. She threw a fit and was mad for being treated like that and for having to get an Uber instead of us giving her a ride home. I got home, threw his shiz out of the bedroom and told him he could go sleep on the couch or with mommy. He didn't like it and said that I was overreacting. I sure as hell wasn't. I just hate him right now. What he did was unforgivable and I just can't let go of it. I'm struggling to deal with situation. I really just can't take this anymore. I'm currently thinking of going to my mom's and get some time to think about what happened. It's just plain awful that crazy biznacho thinks she can ruin my life and keep stopping my boundaries and disrespect me like that. And it's not acceptable. Edit, in case this matters, I'm 24 years old. Husband is 25 years old. We got married a year ago, been dating for over 2 years. My mother-in-law tried to steal my baby so she could take him over to her house and celebrate his first birthday with her and family. Hey y'all, I've been a long time lurker here but never posted about my just no mother-in-law, but now I think I'm about to explode, so I just need to vent. Background: my husband and I have been married for over 5 years and we have a year-old baby boy. I gotta say my relationship with my mother-in-law and her manipulative, controlling behavior made me hesitant about having kids. Really, the idea was terrifying because of how she acts towards her other grandkids. My husband didn't agree, he wanted kids, but I thought I'd save myself the anxiety and stress and just not have kids. Heck, we haven't even been able to figure out our own future with her wanting to get involved in everything. When I found out I was pregnant by accident, I suddenly changed my mind and decided to finally start planning for starting a family. My husband was so excited and happy. Of course mother-in-law knew and decided to get involved like usual. I can't tell you, she made my pregnancy/birth the most painful experience in my entire life. Both me and my husband work 9 to 5. We had a hard time adjusting to our new routine with a baby in the picture. I'd have my sister, my mom, and sometimes mother-in-law babysit for me, but it brought a lot of headache and was only temporary. My sister told me her friend was just starting a home daycare a few weeks ago. I instantly put my son there. My sister, mom were relieved. Mother-in-law was enraged. She threw a fit asking me why I would do such a reckless thing and put her by in some random home surrounded by strangers instead of bonding and spending time with his grandma. Her bitching went on and on and on for days. Then she stopped and started bringing up my son's upcoming birthday party, basically asking what our plans gonna be. We told her due to the pandemic and the current circumstances we decided to have a small party at our house, invite a few family members, do a little decorating, etc. She got mad and said that she wanted to have her grandbaby's first birthday party at her house and invite many people and take pictures to post on her Facebook page. I was wowed she actually planned for this in detail and was just calling to let us know, since she's already decided. No lady, this is my son's first birthday. I'm his mom. I can't let you just ruin my experience and be expected to say yeah, okay. I put my foot down since dear husband was having a headache and told her no, we are sticking to our plan. We will not be having our son's birthday party at your house. She blew my husband's phone up, sending nasty texts when he didn't answer her calls, basically threatening what will happen if she doesn't get her way. Yesterday morning, I asked my husband to drop our son off at daycare on his way to work while I go shopping with mom for party supplies. After about 3 hours I got a call from the lady at the daycare telling me that my mother-in-law was there to pick up my son because she claimed that she was having his birthday party at her house and that us parents were at work and won't get off till 5 p.m. I felt my blood boiling. I immediately told her to not allow my mother-in-law to take my son and leave. I started repeating myself over and over again to make sure she didn't allow her to take my baby with her. I could hear the B*** arguing in the background, basically telling the woman that she had my husband's permission. The lady repeated what my mother-in-law said. I told her I am the mother and that my son cannot be released to this woman. My patience ran out. I called my husband's phone, but he didn't pick up. My mom and I went straight to the daycare to pick up my son. I was feeling so angry and nervous I almost ran into a pole thinking this B** would try to take my son by force. We finally got there. I saw that the lady already called my sister. She handed him to me and said that my mother-in-law left after threatening to get CPS involved for what she saw there and file a lawsuit for telling her to leave without her grandbaby. My god, the nerve of this biznacho. I'm still in shock. What the hell was she thinking? More importantly, how did she know the address? Turned out, when she called the night before asking if I was going to work, and I told her no, but my husband was, she must have followed him or something, but that's all I could think of for now. I absolutely have no idea. I asked my husband, and he said she did try to pressure him into giving her the address, but he didn't give it to her. He swore, but I'm not sure I bought into his story. Father-in-law called and started shaming me for not letting her take my son over to her house so they could all celebrate my son's first birthday. I tried to explain, but he lashed out at me saying I ruined this for the whole family. Excuse me, you ruined this for me. I was worried sick for my son. Who knows what would have happened if I hadn't been told about her showing up. She ruined my son's first birthday party for me. Ruined the whole experience. Edit autocorrect. r/just no mother-in-law. Soon to be just no mother-in-law got us to cancel our wedding. Hey y'all, long time lurker, first time poster, apologies for being on mobile, etc. Sorry for novel, I just have to rant. I figured y'all would get a kick out of this. So fiance and I got engaged at the end of June, and I thought my soon to be mother-in-law was wonderful. She's been very supportive, kind, and we've gotten along up until now. I recently found out that fiance didn't propose the night I thought he was going to. Fancy dinner at my favorite restaurant because just no mother-in-law kept refusing to give him the ring. It was his great-grandmother's and just kept giving excuses. Are you sure this is what you want? I just don't think it's the right time. Ugh. She finally handed over the ring and now we're engaged. We've been planning a big wedding for July 2021 and we're going to do it on their farmland and have a nice outdoor ceremony. Well, future father-in-law said no alcohol. He doesn't want it on his property. Okay, cool, we can work around that. Well then, just no mother-in-law said she would be uncomfortable having people in her house using her bathroom. So we told her forget it. We'll rent out an actual venue. She did not like this. What do you mean you don't want it at our house? I'll even rent the porta potties for you. I would die before having porta potties at my wedding. Also, this is the only thing she's mentioned paying for, but has had no problem demanding fiance's 6-year-old sister and 11-year-old brother be in the ceremony, and adding her friends and distant relatives that fiance doesn't even know to the guest list. We finally decided a big wedding was going to be too expensive and way too much of a hassle, and told everyone we are eloping in a few weeks instead, and taking a 2-week honeymoon to the Bahamas next summer. She sent a text that said when, where, can we come, and are we having a baby? Fiance said at the courthouse, no baby, and you can come to the reception after. Cue the call me when you're alone text to fiance. So of course I was sitting right next to him when he called her. She asked if he was alone and went into a rant of, are you sure you want this? She's already been married once, but you haven't. Are your opinions being heard? You're going to regret not having a wedding. I can't believe you're just going to do this to me. He told her he will not regret not having a wedding. He loves me, and our memories will be made on our honeymoon. Then she says, well, would you consider cutting your honeymoon short so you can afford a big wedding? You're my first Barbie. What about the family? You only get married once. Are you sure she's who you want to be with forever? My very shiny spin fiance claps back with, heck no, we are not compromising on the honeymoon. And you've been married twice, so obviously it does happen more than once, and yes, she is who I want to spend my forever with. Then she gets teary and starts sniffling and crying. I just can't believe you're not going to let me be involved at all. Who are the witnesses going to be? Fiance's 2 best friends, my brother and his girlfriend. Well, I just don't think that's fair. I think we should be your witnesses. Does this mean when we have a baby I won't be allowed in the delivery room? Yes. That's exactly what that means. I can't even, holy crap. This is going to be a long marriage with her around. I'm so proud of fiance for shutting her down and standing up for me. Whoa, you made it to the end? Nice. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe and like. I'm a new channel, and it helps a lot more than you think. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.